Hello, guys. I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with Yanzi Lynn, and today we are talking about some horrible news in comics. One of my favorite characters, Nightcrawler, has found out some interesting news having to do with who the father is. Now, this is a thing that's always been a thing with Nightcrawler. It was revealed that basically was his mother, that she didn't only know his upbringing, but that she was his mother and had thrown him over a waterfall to get away to save herself because she could hide herself, but she couldn't hide this screaming blue baby with a pointy devil tail. So a lot of speculation on who his father has been, always a thing. Just like a lot of X-Men, they always have a mysterious past. Wolverine, for example. But today, Marvel has tried to announce to make it a big deal to buy this collector's issue that this would be big news that you would find out, and they did it in such a way as making him pretend to be Spider-Man in a new suit to draw attention to Nightcrawler right before they did this. In issue 2, it seems like it is revealed that Mystique is not his mother, that Mystique is his actual father.
Wait. Whoa. So you're telling me two women made a baby?
Yes, Marvel Comics has decided it would be very progressive to have Mystique, who has pretended to be a man. She's a shapeshifter. She'll become a general or something like that. She'll do whatever to evade, to infiltrate, all these things. But what if she said, "I'm going to be a man with working man parts, and I can impregnate a woman," and that happened. But now, for people who like sci-fi, shapeshifters are in lots of things, not just Marvel Comics, not DC Comics, but they've been in sci-fi books and whatnot. And there's like this unspoken rule that a lot of people deal with when they're ever writing these characters, and that's shapeshifters are able to gain and borrow mass from another dimension. Like they're able to just grow to a different size or be a heavier person or something. They're able to redistribute mass in some weird way. It's kind of like just a loophole for being able to write these characters into a story. Switching sex and having reproductive abilities of said sex is questionable. I don't know why Marvel would even go forward with this. Besides, it's very progressive that a woman can choose, that a person, period, can choose their actual sexuality. They are able to change their sex to the point of reproduction.
Boy, isn't it a fantasy now for the trans agenda? They always say we can change our sex, and someday trans women can have babies. And it's like, yeah, no, science is not there because literally human beings cannot change sex. We're not like some clownfish or whatever. We can just change sex like they want us to. Anyway, for people who say you guys are being too harsh, apparently this is originally a Chris Claremont idea. It was going to be revealed that Nightcrawler's mother was Destiny and Mystique was his father. That plan was abandoned due to concerns regarding Marvel and the Comics Code Authority. So you're trying to tell me that for some reason Chris Claremont was like he was going to do this whole idea whereby Mystique is going to be the daddy, but he was stopped by the Comics Code Authority. Now, I'm not so sure if that really is the case because on some level I just find it very strange. Isn't Mystique supposed to be like this super sexy blue skin lady that everybody wants to get, into? And for some reason, he wants to say, well, she can change all her genitalia, including the inside working parts.
So I've heard multiple stories about this, and I've read before where people have hinted at that the original plan for Nightcrawler was that he would have just not even been a mutant. One of the original drawings, he had like bat wings, that he would be a demon that escaped from hell that seeked refuge with the X-Men. Like there's been a lot of theories out there. I don't know how true this is. The Comics Code Authority was a thing that did affect the way books were being made. That is true. I don't see many people at Marvel saying, "Hey, this sexy blue bombshell chick over here, that's a bad guy. How about we not make her sexy anymore?" You're talking about one of the sexiest, especially with the Fox X-Men movies with the practically nude Mystique, one of the sexiest sci-fi characters Marvel has. I don't really see people in the company saying, "Let's make that sexy chick a dude."
Well, apparently now the comic says, yeah, she can totally be a dude. So this is the scene where she decides that I'm going to conceive a baby together with Destiny. We have Mystique essentially saying, I don't want to be a mother. I want to be a father. See, she was a mother in the past, but she says, There were other pregnancies, other births, before and after, accidents, inconveniences, tragedies upon arrival. Oh, yeah, does not sound like a person who wants to be a mother. But you want me to become a guy and put the baby in somebody else? Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Totally can do it. You know, we can end up having a little blue skin baby just like me. Yay!
And they walked around this so far as to having Destiny from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, lesbian, be the maid, be pregnant, and Mystique fake and grow a belly to fake she's the one being pregnant, so the baby would be hers. This is really weirdly crafted. My problem with this is I like the character Nightcrawler a lot. I don't think this adds anything to the character. I think it actually takes away a lot from Mystique, and I just don't get the point of this. I mean, this is something that's okay, you did it. It's done. You made a lot of noise. It's progressive. Now what? Does it change anything? Still Mystique, whether Mystique is now his father instead of his mother, still threw him over a waterfall cliff as a baby and abandoned him. Like, this doesn't actually do anything for the character whatsoever. Actually, it's worse for the character Nightcrawler because this is being done at the expense of that character to basically do what I think is a gender fluid propaganda piece.
I'm pretty sure that is the case because, after all, like you said, there is no change in either scenarios, whether Mystique is a mother or father. She is still part of Nightcrawler's heritage. So maybe the only thing we want to do is say, oh, now he's not Azazel's son, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. I guess Rob Liefeld puts it best. Today he made this tweet. I do not think it's in reference to it, but this is a very timely reminder. He says, here's the thing that I keep coming back to with modern comics. There are standards, practices in regards to superhero comics that are time-tested and audience-approved, but largely absent in today's market. Weird. Now, one thing I think we can reference from this is the Comics Code Authority. Now, obviously, censorship is bad, but what the Comics Code Authority stands for is kind of a middle ground. It basically tells us what the general public will accept. It's not what the most extreme conservatives accept. It's not what the most extreme liberals will accept. It's what the general public wants to consider palatable. And the reason why they didn't do it in the past and then now they're doing it now because the Comics Code Authority is gone, I think that's pretty telling. It's like, well, there's nobody telling us what's in good taste anymore, so we'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, and again, as being a guy who is a big Nightcrawler fan, I can't wrap my head around this. I kind of have thought about it, and I'm like, this is just propaganda because in the end, like I said, Mystique still abandoned him, whether she's the father, whether she's the mother, doesn't really matter. So what was the point of this? It was just pure propaganda. And to bring it back to Rob, yeah, comics and comic superheroes work the best when they're not propaganda driven. And there are techniques that are tested by audience, by readers, by fans, by creators that you can look and reference and be like, yeah, that worked. Why don't we do more of that? And that's where we are today with Modern Comics. You guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Also, we do have a campaign up, if you will, a campaign. Shane Davis's Axcend Level Up. 2 books in this, Respawn and Level Up. Go check it out. This is, oddly enough, I have a teleporting character in this book. Axcend, Spider-Man meets Tron. I'll leave you guys with a trailer for this smash hit book and catch you guys again with another video.
I dream of a world carefully crafted, beautifully flawed. This is Axcend. In this game of life, there is one thing that determines a victor. A player's ability to grow. A player's ability to evolve. A player's ability to survive. My name is Dog. Choose to play. Choose to upgrade. Choose to level up. Choose to Axcend.